All right. We are going to do one more thing of glazing. I hope. I hope this is it. I hope there's no more glazing after this. We're gonna glaze, we're gonna wad, do all that fun stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is use Ayumi, which is a pretty awesome glaze, as our base, or just as our main thing. We're not gonna do much else. Actually, I think what we're drinking out of right here is Ayumi. No, this is Caribbean mixed with Ayumi. We're just gonna do a straight Ayumi. And then we're also gonna do some touch-ups and some patches. So we're gonna start with those actually. So I have all these cool ones, these cool bottles that, and cups and things that, for one reason or another, they needed a refry. So, for example, right here, this was fired on shells, but it clearly touched. So this bottle, what we're gonna do is mix up some Ayumi, just dab it on there. And then this one was fired on seashells. And we're going to refire it on seashells on its side. So I'm just dabbing in there. So it should all be good. See if there's anywhere else that needs a good patch while we're at it. You may just add some stuff that needs it elsewhere. All right, that's done. So what we're gonna do is something. How do I want to do this? I think what we're gonna do is bring everything over here that we're gonna glaze for a second, because I'm gonna put some stuff on this other table. Before that, I think it'd be easier for me to grab this board over here. I'm a little all over the place. As you guys know, I wasn't really trying to do another firing here or another glazing session, but I miscalculated and we got what we got. So, what's up, WWE? How are you? All right. I'm trying two things today. I'm trying a YouTube and I'm trying a TikTok. Because, TikTok's going away tomorrow. So I figured why not do one more time. So this is Ayumi. This is straight Ayumi. Hey guys, how are you? I've kind of moved my operation of just like streaming over to YouTube. I've been enjoying it over there. Not that I didn't enjoy it over here, but it's been fun. So hopefully some of you guys join me there as well. Appreciate the roses and all that. So these refries, they're going to get wadding. I ground down the feet of this guy. They'll get put back to the kiln. Now we have these two really cool cups. Check these out. What's up, Jess? Yo, how are you? Are you back in Ireland yet? Yeah, I think so. So this is the problem is the bottom of this got really messed up. And so we're just going to be dabbing some glaze on it. And then just refrying it. Hope hoping for the best. Okay. So this was a very similar one in the sense of like, just a little, it fell over in the kiln. I thought it was really nice. It's a glaze called Walt. But it had the same issue on the base where it just needed a little touch up. And we were talking about purple a couple days ago. I appreciate WW. This one I don't think is going to get a refry or anything like that. I just want to show you what happened the last time I tried to use purple. You can see the purple, but that's not purple. Yeah, the blue, I don't remember what that one is called, but it is cool. And Walt's a nice glaze. I have no complaints. So first thing we need to do is since I sanded these a little bit, we are going to have to wipe them a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is wipe all these guys down. And that gives us a kind of a quick opportunity to kind of look at everything we've been making, or we made yesterday. What do you want me to do, Jess? But we're just wiping these down, like I said. Should probably not do this over my glaze. So a lot of the time I just dunk my pots in some water. Yes, these are the cups we made yesterday. They're bisqued, all ready to go, ready to glaze. But this is everything we threw yesterday. Sure, yeah. Oh wait, just seeing the same comments twice with my brain. Usually I would dunk these and like let them soak and stuff. But then that would require us to wait 24 hours to actually be able to the square cup. We had the square like bowl thing that kind of turned out a little bit square. I have yet to come across a cup yet. We get there, we'll check, take a look. Braining's hard sometimes. So all I'm doing right now is wiping off all the dust that we sanded these down from. You don't do this, then the glaze kind of peels. It's not the best thing in the world. All right. Oh, and this one was squared a little bit too. It doesn't really look it, but it was. And I squared the foot of this one as well. Now here's Brian's mug that I really don't like. I appreciate that. The little teapots have been fun. We'll be loading those into the kilns later. Also, again, I'm trying to stream on 2 different platforms at the same time, so if I'm saying things and it doesn't correlate to anything that's been said, that's why. Figure TikTok is going to get banned again, supposedly tomorrow. Why not do one more stream? This is that really weird cup. I probably shouldn't have glazed or did anything to, but that's okay. Fired. That was the word I was trying to think of. Okay. So these are going to get a pretty quick just dip. So there's not much Ayumi in here, so I'm going to hold this at an angle. This is a really pretty blue glaze. I haven't used just it in a long time in my kiln, but I think it'll be nice. I don't want to go through the effort of having to like put an underglaze on everything and then do the Shino like we were on everything else that's going into this firing. It's going to be nice to have a little bit of variation as well. But yeah, for you guys over on TikTok, we threw all these yesterday evening, right? At like 6 p.m. or something, or maybe we made them in the morning and I fired them in the, I don't know, whatever. But we threw these and bisqued these last night. I've been doing some other choring, and one of my favorite rivers was stocked today with some trout. So Dog and I went and looked for some. We can't keep any until next weekend, but now we know where a lot are. So it was more of a scouting mission than anything else. Yeah, right. So we did it pretty. Uh-oh, I didn't wipe this one off enough. Yeah, maybe it'll add some cool variation. It won't. I'll just make everything worse, but that's okay. So I'm hoping, yes, so it was before tennis. So it was before 2 o'clock that we threw all these yesterday. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm hoping we can get these all wadded today and maybe even load the next section of the kiln. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that part because it would just, I'm running out of sunlight. And so by the time we get everything wadded and dry and transferred over to the kiln, I have a feeling that the sun will be pretty much down. And so I probably will not stream that part just so I can actually get it done. It's got a lot of glaze in my eye, or like right above my eye. Can you guys see that? Luckily, I'm wearing contacts today. So I'm really excited for that black underglaze. I'm already sort of regretting not glazing all of it, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. So I thought it was supposed to be like a super rainy day today, and it turns out it was gorgeous. I've just been having a fire outside most of the day and then adventuring with Olive. She had some mahi-mahi for dinner tonight, as a spoiled dog should. She was so mad at me though today, like really angry. We caught some really big trout. We had to stop because she was getting so angry at me that I kept putting them back, that she was, I was worried for my safety. She'd murder me in my sleep if I did any more. You can answer any question you want or ask any question you want. question at any time. No, I'm talking about my dog. Probably. Seems like the most simple solution to your problems. Free shoutouts. Absolutely not. Why would I do that? You want me to shout out the 9 people? It's not happening. I don't know what that stands for. Probably not, considering you're asking me, and everybody on YouTube's a degenerate. Nah. I bought it from this store online. A pretty cool one too. Bought my pants there as well. Oh, wait, you're not someone who said something weird. It's from Cool, KUHL. Highly recommend them. They're lovely. Pretty much get most of my clothing from them at this point. Nice. That's awesome. I love it. KUHL. Highly recommend. It's nice to find one that like gets all the way up to your neck, you know? You realize I'm looking at a computer over here, right? To look at your weird degenerate comments, Leaf. Because I can't see them on a computer on my phone because it's too small. Ah, YouTube. Why would I lie to complete strangers? That makes no sense. How do you get a receding hairline like mine? You drink a lot of tea. So you should probably send all your tea that's good to me. And I think that'd probably be good. Ken, what's going on today? What's going on with the? Is it because it's a Friday? Yeah. Seems like a collective of friends who probably have feelings that they don't know how to communicate with each other. And they're asking an expert over here. They came to the right place. That's all I have to say. All right, that's all done and glazed. Let us do some wadding now. It's a shame that it's like these little trolley boys, they always resort to either homophobia or racism. Just like a go-to for them. Yeah. Let me get rid of him. Who else do I want to get rid of while I'm getting rid of people? Yeah, that's fine right now. Yeah, A lot of small PP energy on YouTube, which I'm fine for. It's the racism. Yeah, there's a line there. It's like, come on, man. All right. So next thing we need to do is make some wadding. When I say make, I mean hey guys. Yeah, not too many. I'm over on YouTube too, uh, but I just had to block a bunch of people because they're degenerates over there. As Yeah, well, that's what happens is if you don't give in to what they say, they just start saying really homophobic stuff. I get called stuff constantly, not necessarily on YouTube and stuff, but I'm not justifying it. But Trump's our president now, so I'm not surprised by it. We're gonna just keep seeing a bigger and bigger flux of hate and horribleness. So it is what it is. We are glazing and wadding. I ran out of stuff for the last firing for this firing, so I had to stop loading 2 days ago. So we made a bunch of stuff yesterday. We bisked it yesterday. We just glazed it. Now we're adding some wadding to it, and this should probably be enough. Amani, what's wrong with them? Slap them in the face. What are they doing? How's work going? You enjoying yourself? You want a cookie, BB, before you go back up there? Come here. There you go, my little love. Okay, good job. Please don't join the army. This is one of the worst times right now to be joining the army. Yeah, she deserves all the cookies, honestly. So this is our same alumina hydrate EPK or Georgie's Pioneer Kaolin. You gotta just say no to them, Amani. They're relentless parasites that don't take no for an answer. They lack the idea of consent. No, absolutely not. Why would I ever go to the army? I'm talking on TikTok to someone else who was accosted by a army recruiter today. So hopefully, come on, you got to learn how to say no, especially to disgusting people like that. This is a horrible time for it. Probably a good way to get jacked, though, if that's what you're going for. Yeah, tell me. Let's hear. I want to hear all of it. I want to hear every piece of it, Amani. Nah, Brian, I'm still on YouTube right now. Uh, I'm streaming at both places at the same time. I'm only here because I hear TikTok's gonna get banned tomorrow, and so I figured I'd do one more. And if it gets sold to that super conservative dude or whatever it was, then I'm gonna not be participating on TikTok anymore. What's up, Script? How are ya? Am I? What's going on? Why are you doing this? They put in another extension. Yeah, you're looking at it, trying to fill this kiln. Sydney, how are ya? What's new? What's happening? I'm all over the place as far as streaming goes today, so bear with me. Um, but Amani, you gotta block that dude's number. Don't join the military. I don't know what else. Other things. Sydney, you missed some real incel energy that we got over here a couple minutes ago. It was fun, super exciting. It is a huge shame. You really missed out. It was horrible. People people just so angry, so much anger, unwarranted most of the time too. Just because of it, they can stay anonymous. All right, so we don't have a lot of wadding we actually have to do. The question is, can those? Um, exactly, Sydney. Can will these dry fast enough for us to actually put wadding on the bottom? And I probably should have used a glaze called Willy Helix instead of Ayumi because there's no soda ash in Willy Helix. But what's done's done. It might mean that I can't load tonight, which is kind of a bummer considering it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, but it was also supposed to rain all day today, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I hope so, Brian. I don't actually know if they'll fill the kiln or not. I think we made what 20 cups that we actually kept, 18, 19, 20 cups that we actually kept yesterday. I don't really remember. And then I have three pieces that need refries, and then I have a bunch of stuff that uh, needed to go anyway to the kiln that I hadn't put in because of various. Yeah, but I think we didn't we I mess up like a bunch of them yesterday. I think we started with like 23 balls and then just kind of like it kind of went all over the place, right? Right, right, right. I don't know. I think this is more wadding than I need too. That's okay. And then we need to fill some um, big shells filled today. Amani, I want to feel bad for you. I do. But you keep talking to the guy. I can't, it's like, come on. I lost you guys for a sec. Oh, I'm back. That was weird. Interesting. Yeah, we're trying a multi-stream today because of my new phone, Sydney. Spot on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm good. I'm glad, Amani. I was gonna say, Sydney, I really like this new phone. It's much nicer than the old one. Good. Congratulations, Amani. It sounds like she's got it covered, Brian. I'm feeling good. This camera is nice. It's taking nice photos. All the photos that I have been posting onto my Instagram and stuff, those are with the new camera, and I like they're great. I don't touch the photos at all. It's nice. I got the new phone. I got the new iPhone that everybody kind of was hating on, but my old phone, which I'm streaming over uh, on TikTok right now with, is it's a 2020 iPhone SE, and so it was ready for an upgrade. You know, Jamie, how are you? Oh, Amani, I'm doing well. I'm finally feeling really good. I can actually make a 90-degree angle with my legs now when I'm bending over, which is huge. I did a handstand yesterday for the first time since I got the back injury, which is huge. It hurt. Um, so yeah, right. Haven't they been awesome? I'm really liking the what's been happening. Um, awesome. What are you doing for their 7 days off, Jamie? Okay. Hold on. Let me think for a second. We need to get some shells real quick. And I used small shells last time and it didn't work out. So we're gonna see if I got some kind of fat shells. Question is, can I access? It's just my studio is such a cesspool at the moment. There's too much stuff everywhere, and I'm so excited to do like a deep clean soon, but I'm not quite there yet. Okay, so annoyingly, so this is kind of annoying. Yes, you on YouTube have the cool new phone, and then everybody on TikTok has to use my old phone. This is the shell I want, but what? Why are you sick? What happened? I knew you weren't feeling well yesterday. I meant to send you a message. We're gonna use these guys that are too big, but it is what it is. Oh, spring cleaning sounds lovely. I'm glad to hear it, Amani. Glad I could help somehow. Exactly, Sydney. VIP treatment over there for sure. Yeah. Okay. And I bought new glue. Um, we're wadding our pots today. We made 20 new, we made 178 pots over on YouTube, and then it turns out that that was not enough pottery to fill my kiln, and so we made 20-ish pots yesterday, and we bisque them, and now we're glazing them, and then we'll hopefully load them into the kiln tonight. Yeah, and this will be the first firing since. Um, these are the lame shells, though, Sydney. I wish we had those nicer ones, but what? What's gonna be the premise of your YouTube channel, Amani? The problem with these shells too is that they're so big that they take like an absurd amount of wadding, which I really don't like. Gotcha. Right on. That sounds fun. You should 100% do that. I think that'd be a lovely idea for a YouTube channel. I will say, you get waves of interesting people over there. Oh man, Jamie, I should have asked. The thing is, I didn't know. I didn't know I needed these shells until this exact moment. I wasn't even planning on firing the sake bottle that these are going to be. So much wadding. It's okay, it's fine. So just so you guys can see what's actually going to happen for this, let me wash my hands in some less than clean water. Newspaper. Okay. So this is the sake bottle that was originally fired on some shells, but I am. Did I not say? I said, I hope you're not sick. Why are you sick? Totally responding. What kind of sickness? So it's going to fire like that, except the other way around. Does that make sense? Yeah, I was saying that I meant to reach out to you yesterday to see how you're doing, and so I'm going to do it after this. I'm going to reach out later, see how you're doing. What? What's up, Sharp? Yeah, well, I thought until Brian told me that this was the last day on TikTok before it got banned again. So I was like, I'll do a stream on YouTube and on TikTok. But now Brian's telling me that another 75 days of whatever, blah 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 blah. I've never watched a movie ever. I don't watch movies. Not a fan. Man, I wish they would, Amani. Of course, Christina. All right. So this is going to be a really weird wadding session because so you don't have to stare at my crotch. Hold on. Just move things around. I'm drinking a white tea today, which is pretty good. I can't annoyingly I really am just messing everything up where I'm putting it. You guys can kind of see that. You guys can't really see it, but I can't really move you guys because you don't have a doozy. What's it? A tripod. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do, because these aren't drying quickly because of the soda ash in them, I'm going to have to pick them up. I can't let them sit upside down. So we're just going to dabble some glue on the bottom. And just do that. My fancy dancy Elmer's school glue. And then I can just set them down like that. And hope that I don't mess up the glaze. Oops. Hold on, I'm getting multitasking way more. Okay, hold up. What? Where did you have? I forgot where I was looking for a second because I'm looking at you guys from my computer, and then you guys just get this. What? What are you gonna make? Are you gonna make pottery for it, or is it something different? Are you gonna do some other kind of art form? So I'm probably gonna sleep in my car tomorrow night. Tomorrow night? maybe even Sunday night. I haven't really figured it out. I would like to finish this firing so I can turn my car, get rid of the bed and put Olive's bed back into it because like I said, we went fishing today. Here's your mug, Brian. Oh, wait, you're over here. Here's your mug, Brian. Bleh. We're firing it because we need the space. But to be honest, I left it in the other room because I wasn't going to fire it. It's just a mug. Oh, I love that idea. Yeah, Brian, the glue is only there to keep the wadding on. That's the only purpose for the glue, is to keep it on while I'm doing it. I have to sleep in my car to fire the soda kiln. It's not on my property. And so I have to go to someone else's property, and I spend 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. firing the kiln, and then I go back the next day around like 2:30 and finish it off. And your butterfly's good. It's already loaded in. It's on its shells. It's on the second layer on some seashells. All right, later, Sydney. Thanks for hanging out. Old, reliable. Okay, cool. Is it worth buying if you're still in here? What's up, Promise? How are you? Did you really? I'll have to check. Liz, how are you? I didn't check. Alyssa, hi. Um, I didn't check because I haven't really been actually like even like YouTube or Instagram and TikTok. I just kind of go on to post. I have not actually been looking at anything. I've just been kind of there, um, and then I get off. So we can figure that out, Sharp. We can do a trade of some sort if you'd like. What? Well, send me a picture if you feel like it, because like I said, I have not been actively going on. I'm just a little, to be honest, overwhelmed at looking at things, especially when Nsika was happening. I was kind of like, I don't want to, I don't want to have, I never get FOMO, but I did a little bit from Nsika. So, hey, Brian, nice seeing you. So I kind of want to try to, uh, was trying to avoid that if I could. Cool. Sounds good, Sharp. We'll make it work. We'll make something work. Okay. So I don't know how many of you guys were like hanging out when we were loading the kiln, but man, my buddy who did some of the wadding is gonna lose my mind. This dude, I gotta have a talk with him. It was coming off like 90% of his things. My back's great. Uh, Jesus, my brain. Olive, such a good guard dog. Um, uh, sure can, Sharp. Um, exactly, Liz. Hi. I'm streaming at the moment, but I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? What were we talking about? Oh, I hope it will be. It's such a bummer that you got the sinus infection. I'm glad that you're feeling better and can actually like sleep in a relatively like nice position now. Christine, my friend does suck at wadding. Both my student and my friend suck at wadding. And I hope they watch this and I hope they realize that it pisses me off. I tell them it pisses me off. They know it, but I hope they know that I'm publicly flaunting their lack thereof skill with applying wadding. just as a reference, three of the pieces that I put in, 3 or 4 of the pieces I put in, the wadding came off of. And they put in like 20 pieces each, and like 17 pieces of each of them came off that I had to re-wad. I don't, it's not, that's the thing is it's like, you're looking at me doing it. It's not a hard thing to do. Um, yes, well, luckily they don't put too much stuff in, so it's not the huge thing. I have no idea, Sharp. I couldn't put my finger on why I'm distracted. Um, but it's like, man, oh man. Also, you can see, so we made these yesterday, right? Before 2 o'clock. And I threw them immediately into my oven. And so I don't know if you guys can see, do you see the lines here that are going that way? That's from my oven sitting there and it shrinking around the grate in my oven. Um, I think it is a combination of having too much glue or not enough glue. And then they don't seem to make their wadding very nice. They just kind of like make a ball or just make a form and just put it on there. I mean, I know I'm a little anal about my little wads and how nice they are. Um, so I think it's a combination of like the wrong amount of glue to kind of like a really ugly looking wadding, and that's kind of like causing it just to like pop off. The issue with this wadding, and I won't blame them for this, is that if I pick things up and put it down too many times because it's kind of a fragile base. Um, Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. Nothing gets me more excited than someone complimenting my wads, you know? Um, thank you. Um, uh, but so it's really crumbly. It's a really crumbly wadding if you put it down too many times. So I really like to minimize the amount of times that I can put it down. Um, and yeah, it's that part's not their fault. But when I'm picking them up from the table for the first time and they just fall off, frustrating. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Like I said, it's like 20 pieces each. Like 20 pieces each for them. Um, so it's like not like the end of the world as far as like my mental well-being. So one thing that happens if you use too much glue is that it fuses to this. And so, like, what I say to them is that if you're feeling uncomfortable about the amount, or like not sure if it's gonna like drool down, or you're not waiting long enough, you're adding too much, put a little piece of newspaper underneath, and then it can like stick to the newspaper and go from there. It'll be fine. Because then I can just kind of like tear it off or just put the newspaper in. The newspaper burns out, so it's not a huge deal. Does he have? Do you have something, Olive? Can I have that, please? Bring to me. Bring to me. Come. Thank you. Oh! I would like my mail, please. Thank you. Here, you can have this. Here. Oh, you want? Do you have a cookie from? Quickly. Olive just delivered some mail to me. Um, Thank you. Thank you. Let's see what she put her teeth into. Um, yeah, the newspaper is really helpful. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. Um, One of my acupuncturist saw that it was my birthday not so long ago, and she sent me a card. It's very sweet of her. It's fun having these like relationships, especially with body work people who I can just like call and be like, my back hurts, and they'll just like come over and hang out. Or not hanging out, just come over and like work on me, or I go to them, or whatever the case is. Thanks, Liz. All good, Amani. How you doing? Um, yeah. All right. We have a couple more pieces to wad. I definitely made more than we needed to. Now, I think what I might do quickly so they dry, because if these don't dry in time, they'll explode in the kiln. And because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I don't think it's going to dry that quickly. So what I'm going to do with these big seashell wads, these guys, I'm going to throw them on my wood stove real quick. She's the best male dog. Um, I'm going to throw them on my wood stove just so they start drying. Oh, and she knocked my jacket off into her water bowl. Well, this kind of means I have to start a little bit of a fire. And I could use a match like I normally do. Or, why use a match when you got a torch in the studio? Hopefully, it doesn't get too hot, because then the wadding will explode as well. Just like it explodes no matter what. It gets too hot, it gets too wet, it gets blah, blah, blah. It's always, awesome. I'm looking forward to it. There, Liz. Oh, that white tea. Am I okay? Mentally? I'm doing great. I'm doing fine, Amani. I appreciate it. Um, what? What are you talking about? That can't be true. I don't believe you. Um, okay, so this mug used to have little feet, but the feet chipped off. So I ground down the feet really badly, and now we're just going to attach wadding to where the feet were. I don't even really need to refire this one. I think this is going to stay with me anyway, unless someone wants a mug. Then there's going to be a mug for grabs. Sockeye bottle's done. Then we have these 2 cups. I don't believe you, Amani. Okay. I'm just going to quickly, I have extra wadding, which I don't know what to do with. Is there anything else in my studio that we can refry? Hold up, let me look around. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's gorgeous, but I don't know what. Oh, it's broken. Look how cool this little cup is. Look how beautiful that is. That makes sense to me. I should just consume the wadding. Amani, I already forgot what I said. That's just how my brain works. Let me, oh, what are these? Oh, that's not going to melt even if I fire it again. Oh. Oh, I've already made wadding for this. Interesting. Here's this, like, I forgot about this thing. Let me go quickly check my storeroom and oh, that does make sense. Because I don't, Amani. That doesn't make any sense to me. Here you go, little beautiful girl. Here's some cookies for you. Okay, let's see. What do I got? Does any of this need to be refried? Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's dumb. I don't need that. That's Student's piece. I don't feel like firing it right now. Ooh, what's this? Is this a teapot? Why is it? Oh, because it's broken. Oh, man. Oh, I have something cool to show you guys in a second. Oh, what a bummer. I have a teapot. Shoot. Hello, little love. So, check out how pretty this teapot is, except for there's no glaze on this whatsoever, which is kind of cool. I can't wait for you to see your dog. That's so exciting. But the problem is, look at what happened to the handle. It fell into something. It got chunked out. Oh, what a cute little teapot, too. Ah, such a shame. I don't have anything else. Dang, I was really hoping that'd be like, oh, wait a minute. What about one of these cups that I've always drink out of with you guys? Oh, heck. Oh, no. It's lame. Nah, you know what? We're just going to wrap up the other ones and hope for the best. I think that's the move. We'll wrap them up. Here's another piece that can go into the kiln that has just some random clop on it. Good. I'm glad you're here. Ugh, can't talk. Dog time is the best, Raven. I'm glad you were able to do it. All right. Bye, Monty. Okay. Yeah, we got nothing else. I guess it's time to go try to load. I'm not going to bring you guys with me this time because I need to do it quickly and I don't have the time for it to like set everything up because the sun's going to go down in minutes. It's probably already down, so I'm probably going to end it. Nice. Do you have a pizza oven specifically? That's awesome. Or just like an oven. I want to build a pizza oven. Maybe we build a pizza oven together at some point. I don't eat pizza, but it'd be fun to make the oven. I don't make maple. It's like I don't eat maple syrup, but I collect it. Same with elderberry syrup and a bunch of other things. But okay. Anyway, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna go throw all this stuff into the kiln before the sun goes down. Try to get some stuff up. I'll post some pictures over on YouTube. Probably not at TikTok, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe every Friday. That sounds awesome. Oh my God. I'm sure you're an expert then. Easy. Oh, 500 degrees. Easy. Oh my God. Cool. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Gonna finish this off. Lovely seeing you guys. I'll. The next video will not be a loading video. So the next live video I will have will be us firing the wood kiln, um, which I'm hoping is gonna be on Wednesday. Here's the deal, though. It's supposed to Wednesday is gonna be the next day that's not gonna be raining, but it's gonna be a high of 44, which is nice, a low of 28, and it's supposed to snow a bunch the day before. So I don't really know how well it's going to work, but we'll figure it out. So Nice. All right, bye.